Everybody, hey, it's David here. Today I'm back in the kitchen and I am going to be making, well, traditionally this is called monkey bread in the United States, but I'm going to change up the recipe completely and I'm going to make more of some tropical flavor monkey bread. So let me tell you a little bit about my ingredients first, then I'll get into a little bit how I'm going to go about this. So what we have is just some basic ordinary canned biscuits. You can make your own or use any other type of bread you like, but simple, cheap, easy to use. All right, now, you know what guys, I love mango, so I'm going to use some mango flavoring. We have coconut, gotta have some brown sugar. Now, let's see here. I got some Guayabano juice. I know I didn't pronounce that right. Some ubi flavoring that we got from the Philippines. Some cinnamon. Some coconut cream, not milk, but cream. Some melted butter. And I got some leftover syrup from these fruit in a jar type things. I can't remember what my wife calls these really, but she's making a dish, so I stole some of her juice. Then of course I'm going to use, instead of a big pan of monkey bread, I'm going to make individual little things with using my puto pans. Then of course I have some 12-year-old tequila for our party. Now we're having a party and there's no kids coming, so I thought I'd break out the good stuff. And then I'm also going to use some mango rum. Right. And my goal is I'm going to make two different flavors. I'm going to make coconut and mango flavored monkey bread. And then I'm going to try to make coconut and ubi with some tequila monkey bread. So those are the two different types I'm going to attempt to make. All right, so let's try to make our mango monkey bread first. Now, I don't have a recipe for this. There are recipes for monkey bread out on the internet. It's a real simple thing to make, but I'm going to kind of wing this and see how it goes and see what I like and try to make. So here's our can of biscuits. Now, these little suckers can be very tricky to open. So let's see if I can figure out how to open them and not make a fool of myself trying to do so. I know canned biscuits have been around probably since the 60s. But you would think they'd have figured out how to, I don't know, make them easier to open. Hey, there we go. That wasn't too bad. There's been times when I've literally beaten the crap out of the container trying to get them out. So, all right, so what we're going to do with our biscuits, so I'm going to separate them, and then I'm going to cut them into fourths. Now, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can just use a knife, but today I'm going to just use my pizza cutter. Right, and here I'll make sure you guys can see this. And I'm going to literally just cut them in fourths. That's all I'm going to do. Real simple and easy. As long as you don't cut your finger. And I tell you what, guys, if you don't have one, a pizza cutter is a really nice tool to have in your kitchen, whether you ever use it for pizza or not. There's a lot of different things you can use it for. You can thinly cut vegetables with it. Like today, we're chopping up biscuits for monkey bread, all kinds of things. All right, so here is my biscuits, all nicely chopped. Now, we're gonna kind of slide those out of my way, and I'm going to put them all in here for now. And I'm going to divide this in half. Half's going to become mango, and the other half is going to become the ubi. So for my dry ingredients, for my first round, what you want to do is I have a nice big Ziploc bag. So I'm going to take my coconut here, and this is what we call baker's coconut. It's a sweetened coconut. I actually think if you could find really nice dry or toasted coconut would probably work a little bit better. It might give you a nicer flavor. There we go. Now, one thing I suggest is always taste everything before you use it. Why I suggest that is because what if I just happen to get a bad bag from the store? So here's me a bag full of coconut, right? I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of brown sugar in this bag to go with it. And one thing I forgot was my ground ginger. So hold on a second, let me get some ginger. All right, found my ground ginger. Like I said, I'm not using a recipe. I don't plan on using a recipe. I want to blend this up so that we get the brown sugar, the ginger, and the coconut all together. And then I'll throw in some cinnamon. And you can see, guys, it's nice to do these in a plastic bag versus a bowl. If you got soft coconut and you put that in a bowl and you try to stir it around, there's a good chance that you're going to smush it. So I actually like to mix it all up in a bag first. All right. So that's my dry to start with. Now let me work on my wet for the mango and rum monkey bread. Maybe, now I'll tell you, if you don't know, alcohol usually bakes out, so you don't usually wind up tasting the alcohol. But we are having a party, so it kind of seemed like a fun thing to do. So here, let's put, oh, I don't know. What do you think? That much rum? Yeah, I agree. Here. Ooh, that's really good. Oh my goodness. That bottle may get drunk by the end of the day. All right, so now I do got some mango juice. This is my favorite. I get it at the local Asian store. That's here. Just love it. So I do plan on using some of this. All right, what else should we put in there? Let's throw in just a little bit of brown sugar, because with the mango juice and the coconut, we already have a lot that's pretty sweet. I'm also going to throw in some of this leftover, maybe. Hold on, guys. There we go. And folks, if you've ever seen one of these, this is a really cool kitchen gadget. It's a bottle opener or jar opener. So you could do 2 liters all the way up to big jars, and you just put them over like this and you twist and turn. Wonderful, cheap little gadget. So let's see. Let's put a little bit of this nectar in there. Let me get my whisk. I am going to put a little bit of butter. In it. Now I'm going to taste it. It's really good. Wow. But hey, let's be honest. You put enough rum in anything, it's probably really good. All right, so that's our mango juice. And now what I want to do is bring over my little puto pans, okay? You guys can see that a little better. And now I'm going to take my coconut mix, and a couple pieces of biscuit, and I'm going to roll them around in the coconut mixture. That's all I'm doing. So I want to get them nice and coated with the coconut. And then I'm going to literally just put a couple of pieces of biscuit in each one of my puto pans, like this. Maybe we'll do one more per pan. And maybe I'll stack them kind of like that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is take our mango mixture that I made, and I'm going to drizzle it over this. So now we have a little pan full of these wonderful little biscuit bites with all of this great flavor and all the juice in our pan. And then I'm going to bake these according to the directions on our biscuits, which is about 350 at about 12 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back and show you how I'm going to make the ubi flavored ones. All right, let's make up a mixture, my liquid mixture for my next batch, my ubi inspired monkey bread. So staying with the alcohol theme, we're going to pour a little bit of this 12-year-old tequila. I hope you guys appreciate this when you eat it. Now this tequila is extremely strong, so we're not going to go so heavy on it. All right, let's pour a little bit of our nectar in. And then I'm going to pour a little bit of honey. I'm sorry, butter. And then I'm going to use some of this also Gaimano nectar, which I know I'm not pronouncing it right. You have to forgive me. But this has become one of my favorite fruits also. So let's pour some of that in there. Oh, I like how that's looking. Nice and thick. And here, you better let me have some of this. If you guys are in the Philippines or Thailand or Korea, Japan, the Asian countries at all, you guys have such good food and drinks and flavors compared to what we have in America. You guys are so lucky. And so lucky. All right. Let me cleanse my palate. Let's see what this tastes like. I think I need a little bit more of this and more tequila. There we go. It's going to be a party for sure now. Oh, I almost forgot. We brought this all the way back from the Philippines. I like the flavor. I've never cooked with it, so I thought I'd bring some back to see how hard it was to cook with or to flavor with, and to see, if it's more than just food coloring, if I can bring out that rich flavor it has in the Philippines. Maybe a little more. I'm telling you, the tequila, I like how purple it is. You see how nice and purple that is now? Let's taste it and see. It's starting to have a nice little hint to it. I want to put just a few more drops in. I think we're there. I can taste it now. Okay, so that's my ubi liquid mix. And I'll get these in the oven and show you our finished product in a couple of minutes. All right, folks. So here's the big reveal. Here's our finished product. This is our mango, and this is our ubi. Now, these smell unbelievably good, so I can't wait to try how these are going to taste. Oh, you can see that they're baked nice, and they're soaked in that liquid juice we made with the alcohol and the sugars. coconut is so crisp and has baked up nicely. So it has a really nice roasted flavor to it. I think these are really wonderful. I got a feeling our party guests will like them very much if I don't eat them all myself. So, all right guys, this is my version of a tropical monkey bread. Talk to you soon.